Live. Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? Can y'all see me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? Let me get my stuff together, chat. Am I live? Hey, y'all, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. This is a very rare daytime live. Listen. Yes, hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Today is Mama Brown's birthday. Honey, this is a bitch mark birthday. I don't know if she want me to tell y'all how old she is. She like me. She don't want me to tell you, but I just need to let you know it is a blessing to get to be that old. Shout out to Mama Brown. Yes, I am visiting Mama Brown this week. Okay. So y'all may not have seen me this weekend. Y'all may have seen me on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I am ATLian because I was a little preoccupied with my mama. Okay. So salute to June 16th. All you June 16th Gemini's, child. I think Tupac was born on this day too. So now you know how Mama Brown is. It's like thug life around here. Thug life. Okay. Shout out to all the Geminis in the building. It's your birthday. Your birthday tomorrow. Okay. Happy almost birthday, friend. Okay, thank y'all for joining me. This is a special live. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stream. I'm gonna try to get all these topics in really quickly. I don't know how quick it is. I'm waiting on my sister to get here, and I know she's gonna be late. So I was like, let me go live and talk while I'm waiting. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, honey. Listen. Team Twirl, where y'all at, Team Twirl? Because your girl has been blowing up the internet these past couple of days because the Reddit is on her. But we gonna get to that. Shout out to Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Shout out to Kenya Moore Hair Care. Shout out to Kenya Moore, the YouTube blogger. Okay. We also have on this agenda Real Housewives of Atlanta. Is Kenya the demise of the show? Because people have been talking about there's something going on behind the scenes, child. It is a lot going on behind the scenes over there at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the people are scared. They real scared. So we're gonna deep dive.
And I also think that if I leave the show and Kenya stays on the show, she will be the demise of the show.
Oh, not the demise of the show. Whose fault is it? We're gonna talk about that. Also, has Porsha been redeemed? We talked about Porsha. We've been talking about this divorce. We've been talking about all the things. Now we have found out, Porsha and Simon went to their divorce hearing, and we talked about that during my last live and all the things that Porsha got. We will talk about it. Look, the what do Porsha call her people? The pampered by Portias. I don't know what y'all call y'allself. Team P. We're gonna talk about y'all as well. Who else we got on this agenda? Whasserface, child. Whasserface. See, I don't call her K Michelle because Michelle is my name, and I don't feel like she deserves to have that name because she's. I don't even want to give her, too much. But yeah, we're gonna talk about Whasserface, honey, and the karma that's associated with Whasserface everywhere she goes. Child, she tries to cause chaos and confusion, and then when she does, she gets mad. Then she want to go and hide and go change her face and her body. But there's that. And what else is on this agenda? I gotta start at the bottom. Hold on, what else is on this agenda? Kim and Kroy again are on this agenda. I don't know why, but I'm going to talk about them as well, honey. Kim and Kroy are on this agenda. Let me see. Should I start at the top, the bottom, the middle? What should I start? Let me see how many people here. Before I get started, well, let me go ahead and start with KKK Kim. KKK Kim and Kroy are in the news this week because apparently, remember, I told y'all a couple of days ago that they have been unceremoniously removed from their mansion. And I know it was several months ago, but we just not getting the tea. It was back in April that the new owners who purchased the home in February and allowed KKK Kim and Kroy to rent while they decide what the hell they was going to do with all their stuff that they have amassed over there in all the years that they've been over there. Decided to go ahead and kick them out because I don't know if they weren't paying rent. But the thing was tenant holding over. They got a writ. They got the sheriff to show up, and the sheriff was over there for 2 or 3 hours, actually carting all KKK Kim and KKK Kroy stuff to the KKK curb. Okay, now we know all that, but the real gag is they've been going through a divorce for about 2 years now. Remember, Kim has been claiming that Kroy spent all her money. Then we got what's her name? Ariane? Is it Ariane or Ariel? I be thinking, confusing her with the Little Mermaid child. But Ariane Bierman, who was on the Next Gen New York City, she actually said that KKK Kim and KKK Kroy had spent all her KKK cash, okay, as she was growing up. When she was young, you know, she had all these Instagram followers from her being on the show, and apparently they took all the money and she don't have no money no more. Well, apparently now it's been reported that KKK Kim and Kroy are still together because they are not they have decided to dismiss their divorce. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, you took us through all these 911 calls. You took the police department down there in Milton, Georgia, all the time coming to your house, all that ghetto arguing and fighting. You got the neighbors upset because the dogs is running without no leash on. And you telling me that now you want to dismiss the divorce? Like, y'all think I'm joking, don't you? Y'all think I'm joking. It's all over the internet over here on the Caucasian People News. Okay, shout out to the U.S. Sun and Reality TV and a whole bunch of other people. Okay, listen, back on. KKK Kim Zolciak and KKK Kroy have filed to dismiss the divorce case days after she accused him of physical violence. Listen, they are still together with all them kids. Why is that Jaguar ad up there like that? They are still together with all them damn kids. You knew they wasn't going nowhere. Kim got 5 kids, 2 by somebody else, and Kroy is like in his 30s, look like he damn near 50 and stressed out. He done grew a beard and everything, trying to hide from the press. It's just a mess. Okay, you said they should be in jail for misuse of police officers. I agree, because if they were BBB Black, they would be in JJJ jail. Okay, so listen, according to U.S. Sun, child, they said they can exclusively reveal that in a stunning about face, Kim 47 and Kroy 39. I told you Kroy ain't even 40 yet, and he looked like he is damn near 60. Jointly filed to dismiss the case in its entirety on February 21st. Okay, so listen, before they got kicked out the house, they had decided that they was gonna dismiss the divorce. I don't know if it was because they can't pay, because if they can't pay the rent on the mansion that they just sold, and everybody is coming, the creditors are coming, the BMW people is coming to look for the Rolls Royce, listen, if they can't pay their bills, Amex is looking for them, they said Target even sued them, then I know they can't pay them attorneys. So I'm thinking that they decided to go ahead. It's cheaper to keep her, honey. It's cheaper to keep him and it's cheaper to keep her, because at the end of the day, they can't pay for the attorneys who are been filing for their divorce. Okay. Now, as you know, they have accused each other of physical abuse. Okay. Kroy actually filed for divorce back in 2023. Child, we coming up on August 2025, child. And according to the court, the divorce case is now completely closed. It is unclear what triggered the abrupt change in heart in their ugly divorce, because Kim claimed in February, just days before the dismissal, that she believed that Kroy had an undiagnosed mental condition and was prone to angry and emotional outbursts, which include profanity-laden tirades aimed at her and their children, as well as bouts of physical violence and extreme promiscuity. Oh, the Bravo star asked for an emergency hearing for psychological and medical evaluation of Kroy. But Kroy probably turned it around on her, because she was saying that Kroy was suffering from CTE from playing football, but he ain't even played that much football to suffer from CTE, honey. Kroy wasn't even on the field that much. But anyway, I'm digressing. CTE is a neurodegenerative disease linked to repeated trauma to the head. Again, Kroy didn't have that much trauma to the head because Kroy wasn't even on the field. In the filing, she asked that Kroy's mental state be evaluated, but that's neither here nor there because it's been dismissed. Okay, now as you know, Kim was the first to file for divorce back in May 2023, and then they dismissed it, and then Kroy refiled in August, and then whatever happened. Kim been flouncing around all over the internet with all kind of people, and Kroy has been accusing her of cheating. It's been a mess. Now, they also said that it's unclear if the living arrangement contributed to the divorce being dismissed. See, remember I told y'all, if they can't pay for themselves to live, they can't pay for the damn attorneys to divorce. Okay. that the marshals physically removed them back in April. Okay. Now, the new owners of Kim and Kroy's estate began the legal process to remove the former couple from the property on December 12th, 2024. And there's that. It took them 2 or 3 months to get them out. That's what happens with a dispossessory child. They got to go to court, they got to respond, then you get a writ, and then you get the sheriff to execute the writ, and then the people show up. So they was probably living there a good 2-3 months without paying the new owners of the house. Okay. Now, as you know, as I previously reported, the marshals came about 3:30 p.m. and by 6:45, all of the stuff was on the curb and the home's occupants were gone. Okay. The marshals checked the box confirming that the pair had been ejected from the residence. So, I don't even know what to say, child. I mean, it's they can survive better as a couple than they can apart. That's all I know. White love rules, child. Let the ghetto be the ghetto. Okay, woo, child, the ghetto. Because remember I told you they had dog feces and all kind of stuff, and probably had stole the washer and dryer and all the light fixtures out the house, child. Anyway, there's also this rumor that's been going on over there on the Facebook. The Facebook is where all of the Real Housewives of Atlanta fictitious rumors reside. And I'm tired of y'all tagging me in all these fake ass Facebook stories. If one more person tag me in the Real Housewives of Atlanta fake Facebook page with these fake Facebook stories, I am going to scream. Okay. Shout out to my good friend Josh. Josh tagged me in one just the other day, talking about Kim had borrowed money from her daddy. Kim had borrowed money from her daddy and didn't pay it back. It was fake. Okay. If it was real, I would definitely tell y'all. And it's the same page that had reported that Shamea's husband had bought KKK Kim house. Okay. Shamea's husband has not purchased Kim Zolciak's house, ladies and gentlemen. They have not. The actual people who purchased Kim Zolciak's house is in, listen, don't let me find it for you. Hold on. Let me find it for you. What's her address? I forgot the address. Homes. Okay. Go ahead and like this video. Thank y'all for the super chat, y'all. Thank y'all for the super chats. Where she live at? I forgot her address. I had pulled it up the other day. Let me see if I got it in here. Hold on. And somebody had put it in my they had put it in my YouTube comments, the actual people who owns the house now. Hold on. Let me go in my back end real quick and search for this person. Because my squad be knowing. They just as smart as me. They don't be believing all the drama. They have to look it up for themselves. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Search. And then I gotta okay. Let me see. Search. Kim Shamea. It says, hold on, where is it? Homeless housewife. Somebody said, I thought Shamea bought the house. They said, son. Where's the person who said it? It's under this post right here. With the Kim and Kroy evicted. Let me go here. Let me do another search. Okay, let me do a search for Shamea again. Shamea. I thought Shamea and her husband bought it. Why they keep saying that and it ain't in here? So no, it wasn't Shamea and her husband. It was these people right here. Hold on. I gotta show it to you. Let me see. Damn, now I can't find it. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. It's not that important, but it was not Shamea, and it was not Gerald Mwenge. Okay, it was a company who purchased the home for like $1 million below market value. And yeah, it wasn't Gerald Mwenge or any of the companies that he is associated with that bought the house. But y'all can look it up for yourselves. Okay, it's in public record. Okay, I don't want to dox the people and pull it up, but it's in public record. And somebody had put it up under that post that I had reported about them on. Now moving on. Go ahead and like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. Now, oh, speaking of houses, I want to. This ain't got nothing to do with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but this story really tickled me. I was in the comments of this story because it was going viral, right? And apparently, this gentleman decided that he was going to pay the rent at his girlfriend's house, right? He's a good, hard-working man, Savannah. He was a good, hard-working man, and he was paying his lady's rent. And then come to find out, she had a voucher. He had been paying the rent for all these months, or maybe longer, and she had a voucher to pay the rent. And people up under the comments was like, "Oh, she's so wrong. Oh, she's so wrong." And you know how I am. I'm like, a man don't work, don't eat, child. He had to pay that mortgage somewhere. He had to pay the rent somewhere. Listen, Florida man shocked to learn that he's been paying $2,500 in rent, while his girlfriend only pays $106 with a housing voucher. Lamar said, imagine you've been living with a chick for 5 years. Oh, it was 5 years, child. Busting down $2,500 rent. Then you find her housing voucher and she only pays $106 a month. First of all, Lamar, if she got a housing voucher, your deadbeat ass ain't supposed to be in there no way. Let's start there. Second of all, Lamar, if you was married, you wouldn't have to be worried about what she was getting, because you would probably already know, because apparently she is on the welfare. Okay, she must have kids if she got a $106 housing voucher, and the kids probably ain't even yours. Let's start there. And third of all, you's a grown-ass man. If you ain't paying rent there, you got to pay rent somewhere. You ain't living for free in the world, okay, grown-ass man. These men out here, some of these men is bad bitches, okay? They want to be taken care of. They want the woman to rule the world. He is mad because he paying $2,500 rent when he was supposed to be paying $4,000 if he was paying for all them kids and stuff too. But I'm digressing. And then here I am in the comment section. Listen, I'm in the comment section. I said, plot twist. She wasn't your girlfriend. She was your landlord. Okay. So y'all let me know what you think about this situation. Was she wrong? Put a 1 in the chat if you think the lady was wrong for taking his $2,500 in rent. He probably wasn't paying no light bill, no car note, no gas bill, no water bill, no trash pickup. Child, he probably wasn't paying no cable or nothing. And she took his $2,500 and paid all the bills and the food. He probably wasn't bringing no food home, and he mad about $2,500 you had to pay. Put a 5 in the chat if you think that he was wrong. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, y'all think she was wrong? No, she didn't. No, she wasn't, honey. I'll take his money. She better take it and go, honey. You say I'm always on the woman's side. Well, I'm on the woman's side this time, okay? I'm on the woman's side this time. Y'all be talking about I be mad about Porsha stealing Alzheimer's money and staying in that man's house. I feel like Porsha was wrong. I do feel like Porsha was wrong, okay? Because she went into that marriage under fraudulent intent. She didn't intend to stay married to that man, okay? Because if it was about his citizenship, she still would have been there, running back and forth to Dubai, running back and forth to Nigeria. But I'm digressing, okay? You said I would not be surprised, okay? What? He broke, that's why he mad. Oh well, he gonna be broke and homeless, because if he ain't paying $2,500 there, he gonna be paying $2,500 somewhere else, okay? Listen, I was already ways taught that a man gonna pay rent. He gonna pay somewhere. If he ain't paying you, okay, he at your house, he paying somebody, okay? I'm just letting y'all know, women out there, don't be letting these men stay over there for free. Okay. Anyway, I'm digressing. Ooh, y'all get mad every time I bring up Porsha name. People get mad. Look, speaking of Porsha, here's a good story about Porsha, okay? Porsha appearing in court, okay? And another blogger, y'all better not say her name in this chat, because we don't like each other. She don't like me, and I don't like her. And it's okay, because I don't even know that woman, okay? But she be stealing my stuff and then putting her stuff on top of it. But see, I ain't gonna steal her stuff. But another blogger actually said that she was in court with Porsha and Simon. Look, she took a day out of her life to go sit all day in them people divorce hearing. Listen, God be with her, because I wasn't gonna do it, okay? But she claims that while she was there, Porsha said she had been paying the bills, child, while Simon was detained, and that Porsha felt so bad that Simon had been detained for months that she decided to help one of Simon's baby mamas out, because she didn't have no money and she wasn't getting no child support. Listen, to me, it reeks of guilt. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, Porsha, she did so good. Porsha's a saint, the patron. The patron saint of Porsha actually helped Simon pay his child support. She deserved to pay that child support because she knew that she kicked them kids out their home. Them kids still had damn rooms over there. Okay, the baby mama was over there calling, asking could she get little John John's iPad back? Could she get little Sarah's toys back? And Porsha was like, no, but I give you some money for it. You can't get it because they're Polars now. Okay. But salute to Porsha for realizing that she was wrong for kicking them kids out on their ass. Okay, listen. Porsha said, oh my God, I feel so bad. I done called the ICE allegedly on Simon. He ain't in jail. I mean, he's in deportation mode and his baby mamas ain't got no money. I done kicked the nanny out. I done kicked the kids out. Now they got to stay with their mama 24/7. And I totally understand. Let me give a little $5,000 to shut her up. Okay. But shout out to Porsha. Okay. He said, don't see it for Porsha in anything but that divorce. He signed the prenup. Okay, listen, I don't know if you have followed me for any amount of time. Yes, I am Team Simon. However, I have always said there are no victims when it comes to Porsha, Simon, Fallon. Okay, there are no victims. Fallon was wrong for sleeping with the pool boy. Simon was wrong for creeping behind Fallon's back after she was sleeping with the pool boy with her castmate. Porsha was wrong for sleeping with her castmate's husband and then marrying him. At the end of the day, there are no victims. Okay, I have said that time and time and time again. But if I gotta choose a side, I'm just saying, if I gotta choose a side, I'm going to listen. I know Simon personally, so it is what it is. I feel the ways because I know him, and I feel bad because he was taken advantage of. The man is in his damn 60s. Okay, all he saw was a big butt and a smile. Okay, I felt bad. Okay, but there's that. Now moving on, like this video. He said, so do you want the Nigerian money from Simon? I got my own money, bitch. I got my own money. What is you talking about? Why is it that, and I ain't mean to call you a bitch. I mean, it is what it is. I hang around gays and I be calling people bitch sometimes. I'm sorry. But listen, I have my own money. Y'all don't see me out here chasing no man for no money. Okay, if the man give me money, I mean, that's fine. I'll take it. But at the end of the day, do you see me begging? Have you ever seen me begging? Honey, I drive good, I eat good, I look good, and I wear cute clothes. So, I mean, it is what it is. You might need Simon money, but I don't need Simon money. I'll take it if you want to give it to me now, but, Anyway, I'm digressing. Michelle, find out from Simon, is that true about the support from Porsha? Well, Carmen, if you are on my Patreon, you will know Simon and I have talked several times. Okay, Simon did. It is true. Okay, it is true. It is true about the prenup, and it is true that once the judge files the order about the enforcement of the prenup, Simon has 30 days to file an appeal. And Simon, according to me, because I talked to him personally, said he plans to file an appeal. So in the midst of filing an appeal, most of y'all know, because Tasha K filed an appeal over there when she was on going through it with Cardi B. The appeal issues a stay, which means you don't have to do nothing while the issue is in appeal. So at the end of the day, it's a moot point. It's a moot point. People be like, oh, Porsha just has a judgment on paper. And it's like, pretty much. Okay. I'm reading today. Listen, I'm trying to get through these topics, honey. I'm getting through these topics. You said, how long does she get to stay in the house? 36 months. And the 36 months began from the day she filed for divorce. So she been in there for a good year. So she got another year and a half, I guess, somewhere around there. Tasha K said, Simon said, try and get the money. He probably did, knowing Simon. Simon probably said that. Simon's funny now. Simon, listen, so I'm sure Simon will honor whatever the court says do. But at the end of the day, he still has the court to go through the motions, to go through his appeal, to, then if he loses the appeal, he might have the right to do another appeal. At the end of the day, remember, it was Porsha who filed that document. Porsha's attorney, Randy Kessler. Remember, we was reading the documents throughout these past couple of months, and Randy Kessler was the one who told us that Simon had $300 and something million. And y'all didn't believe me when I said Simon was rich. Okay. But Randy Kessler, through Porsha, Atlanta said that Simon had $300 million and she was asking the court to stop him from filing all these lawsuits because what Simon was going to do was break her in the courts. Okay. He going to keep filing. She going to keep having to get a lawyer to respond to these filings. And at the end of the day, if Simon ain't paying, somebody got to pay. Okay. Whether she has to end up selling that house, whether she has to end up selling her Rolls Royce, whether she has to end up selling clothes online like Kenya, she going to have to pay these attorneys who keep trying to help her go after this man. They're not going to work for free. Okay. Now she may get the money back. Okay. She may get the money back after, all is said and done. But at the end of the day, they got to be paid. You know how I know that? I'm in a lawsuit right now, and I'm asking for reimbursement of my court costs and my attorney's fees. But at the end of the day, I got to pay my attorney while we fighting. Okay. So, there's that. Okay. Meanwhile, like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Now, y'all want to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta? I'm not going to talk about the actual episode because unfortunately I have not watched it. Now, but there is some tea going around, according to Radar Online. They are saying that Bravo is considering axing the entire Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. How true is that? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. How true is it? I don't know how true it is. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't know that they would ask the entire franchise. Now, if Radar Online had came out and said the Real Housewives of Atlanta is in jeopardy of being canceled because of Brit Eady's $20 million lawsuit, I might say, yeah, you may have a point, because the ratings have basically gone down to less than a third what they were at first. And hold on, here it is right here. I know I'm struggle streaming right now, y'all. I'm on my mama's Wi-Fi. Blame my mama. Now it says, this is Radar Online. Okay. Bravo considers axing entire Housewives franchise. And you see, they put entire Housewives franchise. And so they're not just basing this on Brit Eady's lawsuit. They are basing this on all of the other lawsuits as well, because remember, Andy Cohen was involved in a lawsuit about workplace harassment and several other things. Okay, now hold on, let's look at it. Okay, it says NBC is reportedly considering pulling the plug on the entire Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise after Atlanta newcomer Brit Eady filed a jaw-dropping $20 million lawsuit against Bravo, calling the franchise legally radioactive. This high-profile legal action stems from a controversial incident last season, which we all know, we have talked about several times, in which Brit claims defamation, emotional distress, and a hostile work environment. Now, according to Radar Online, one production insider told a reporter what made Housewives great, the chaos, is now its biggest threat. It's just lawsuit after lawsuit. Now, the source also told the reporter the drama made it great, but now it's a walking lawsuit. The champagne's flat, the taglines are tired, and Bravo may finally be done playing hostess. Now, I don't know who this person is they got this tea from. Okay, I don't know what source they got it from, but let me tell you what I do know. Can I remove this? Am I frozen? Can y'all hear me? Look, I think I'm frozen. Oh, let me tell you what I do know. I do know that they have been looking for new people. Okay, I do know that they are actively recruiting people for season 17 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and all these people asking if Nene is coming back. I don't know. She might be. I mean, anything's possible. But at this particular juncture, I don't believe that anything's being canceled, because they already talking about next season. So how is it that these people are talking about this? But let's finish reading. Hold on. My sister just texted me and said she on her way, honey. We might have to do a part 2 of this, but I'm gonna keep going. Now, a source close to Eady said she begged to see the photo before it aired. They said no. They wanted drama, and now they've got court dates. Now, as you know, more was quietly cut from the season and the season's reunion show, and may not return at all. And this is according to Radar Online. They're saying she may not return. And I've been told you Kenya was fired, even though other outlets keep talking about Kenya coming back. Kenya is not coming back. I don't care what she tells y'all. Kenya, in light of this lawsuit, is not coming back. And listen, y'all can come back. Y'all can bookmark this post, this damn video right here, and come back next season and then be like, oh, Michelle, you was right, because Kenya is not coming back. Not for season 17. Now, NBC Universal, who were already dealing with Bethany Frankel's union threats, Leah McSweeney's feud with Andy Cohen, are reportedly in full crisis mode. And this is according to Radar Online. One exec has claimed that every cast member's a legal liability. Bravo has become an embarrassment to NBC News. Not embarrassment. Now, remember, Nene, got out a little unscathed. She went through what she went through for like 2 or 3 years, honey. She went through her arbitration, and she came out with a little settlement, allegedly. And so she's back in good graces with NBC. But NBC, like, we tired of cutting checks. We ain't gonna cut everybody no check now. We just cutting a few people some checks. Now, according to court documents, Eady's lawsuit comes in wake of an explosive episode which aired April 6th. Now, the episode featured Kenya Moore and another cast member displaying explicit posters allegedly depicting Eady performing oral sex. Now, Eady has vehemently denied being the individual in the photographs. And now, everybody's like, well, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? It wasn't even her. But the fact of the matter is, Bravo told y'all it was her. They allowed the cast members to present it as if it was her. And she couldn't say that it wasn't her because she knows she sucked Zick before. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Now, Brit Eady is claiming that the production team willfully produced, edited, and aired the material that would cause irreparable harm to her. In her filing, Eady states that she did not see the explicit photograph until after certain of these events were aired on Bravo nearly a year later. Okay. She also says she attempted to see the images before it debuted, only to have her request rebuffed by the network. She called the producer's behavior unwelcome, offensive, and sexualized, especially considering the environment she was subjected to during filming. Now, I saw some people over there on my Discord was telling me that Brit was walking around naked during this past episode, and she ain't nothing but a WHORE and all of that. But listen, if you saw Brit Eady, even with a blurred something over her body, and they allowed it to film, that's further to me defamation, because those other ladies walk around naked as well. They all had to change in front of the cameras, in front of the crew. They all had on swimsuits. They all was barely naked, smothered in black oil. Okay, so at the end of the day, like, again, y'all saw Brit, joking around or whatever, but I'm sure Porsha was over there, flouncing her ass in front of the camera too. But I'm digressing. I'm not digressing, but it seemed like a get Brit crusade around here. Okay. You said they always naked on the show. Okay, and listen, Cynthia's titty balls be popping out at the drop of a hat, honey, every time. Okay, and it's up to the editors to edit that stuff out. Okay, it's not Brit's fault. It's the editors, how it makes it to the screen and how y'all get to see that. There are a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that y'all never see. Okay, but I'm digressing. Now, will it be canceled? I don't know. Again, like I said, I know that they are now searching for at least 2 or 3 new cast members for next season. And that's all I know. At least I know there will be a season 17. Now, the other franchises are what they are. I don't know where Radar is getting that the entire franchise may be scrapped, but I mean, not this year. Okay. But moving on, like this video. You said, what are they? Nips? Okay. Mrs. Cree said, trying to get somebody to eat. No, I'm not trying to get somebody not to do that. Who said that? Titty ball. Yeah, the titty balls, child. Hey, Mr. Eye Candy said people is hated on Brit for no reason. And again, I think it is a concerted effort of the show to make her look some kind of way. Now, I mean, y'all can see it the way y'all see it. I see it the way I see it. It's the same thing to me that they did to Latasha of Escape. They put this narrative out there. The general public runs with it and it sticks. Okay. But, who is me? I'm just a blogger. I just be trying to tell y'all the truth, and I just be wanting y'all to listen. Okay. Not 223 said, I wonder if the production company could continue to produce the show and move it to another network. I don't know. I think they own it. I think they own it. Moving on, but as you know, Kenya Moore is behind all of it. Every last minute of it is Kenya Moore. And the great Nene Leakes words are coming back to hunt Kenya Moore. And here it is. Y'all remember this?
And I also think that if I leave the show and Kenya stays on the show, she will be the demise of the show.
Why do you say that?
Because she's a nasty girl. Her attitude is nasty. She's not a cool girl.
Kenya Moore will be the demise of the show. Why is this all coming out now? After Kenya decided to blow up some explicit image, after Kenya was unceremoniously booted from the season at the beginning with a big old black screen, Bravo had decided to cut their relationship with Kenya at this particular time. Why is that, Team 12? Y'all over here mad at me? Let me know, honey. Let me know. You said Prophetess Nene predicted it. Okay, Nene was on point always. And remember, Kenya was on this whole crusade saying that it was Nene's fault, Nene's fault, Nene's fault. Nene is a talentless buffoon, laughing at Nene and her lawsuit. Nene will never come back. Nene, it's over for Nene. She's suing her employer. And now here go KKKQ. Here go Kenya still, over there trying to do what she do, honey. Trying to, form narratives, okay? But at the end of the day, Nene went away quietly. Nene literally didn't talk for like years. Nene was over there doing her thing. She had the Lanithia. She had her boutique to all that clothes. Then she decided to do something else. Now she done reinvented herself over on the YouTube. And it seemed like Kenya trying to follow in Nene's footsteps. She dropped the new episode of Life Twirls on today. But before dropping that new episode, child, the Reddit people was on Kenya. Okay, like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. The Reddit people had came out and said that Kenya has resorted to selling her old gowns, honey. They said that Kenya is baroque. Kenya, listen, she's not doing no hair in the hair spa, okay? The people say every time they go by there, the doors is locked and it's a padlock on the front door. The only time people is in there is when she used it as a content creation space to do videos and to do TikToks. And now the people say over here on the Reddit, hold on. The people say over here on the Reddit, honey, so y'all cannot blame me for this, that, hold on. That Kenya Moore is selling her old dresses. Hold on. Let me pull it up for y'all. Reddit, Kenya Moore hair spa. Kenya Moore hair spa. Okay, here we are. Wait, where'd it go? Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Kenya Moore is now using her hair spa to auction off her clothes. Now, the people was mad at me for putting this over on my wall, my community tab. So if y'all aren't follow me now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Go read it on my community tab. Because I basically said, I know you effing lying. I know Kenya ain't over there selling her reunion dress in front of the storefront of her spa when she's supposed to be selling hair care products and doing hair. I know you effing lying, okay? Not a hair spa with no hair care, okay? How dreadful. Now, I know people are like, oh, it's a recession. Oh, she got to do what she got to do. Oh, she need to sell them dresses. I get it. Listen, I understand multiple streams of income. But at the end of the day, Kenya was the one making fun of people. Kenya was the one talking about Marlo's used clothes. Kenya was the one always talking about KKK Kim selling her stuff online. Okay, so listen, since Kenya can make fun of people, we can make fun of Kenya. Okay, now the girls have said, Michelle, you can't wear them clothes, so you don't need to go over there. And I agree, I can't, and I don't want to wear no used dresses anyway. I buy my clothes new. But if you like to thrift If you like to thrift, I believe that you should go over here and you should support Kenya. Okay, you should support her and you should buy this dress. She posted this on her Kenya Moore Hair Spa page. She said reunion gowns, interview looks, red carpet, casual chic, straight from my closet during this pop-up event next weekend, June 19th through the 22nd. Okay, y'all still have time to go over there. Okay, go on over there and get you some Kenya Moore hair, some Kenya Moore dresses out of her closet. I'm sure she got some new men stuff too, because remember she had all this stuff that marks in the closet with the tags on it. She had them khaki pants and them polos. So y'all need to go over there and support KK. I keep saying KKK. Y'all need to go support Kenya. Okay, go buy her used dresses. Okay, it is at the spa. She is auctioning them off. And I ain't got nothing else to say about it. It is what it is. But in addition to auctioning off these dresses, child, listen. Oh, how the mighty fall. Okay, the mighty be falling. And y'all be like, oh, Michelle, why is you dragging her? Don't be kicking a woman. Why is she down? Well, I mean, Kenya kick people while they down. Remember what Kenya did to Nene? Remember what Kenya did to Kim Fields? Okay, now look at it. Look at this. Look at this. And I know Kenya is probably watching right now. Kenya, I'd be damned if I would ever spend $1,000 to have you say anything. I'd be damned if I would pay you $1,000 to say anything. However, I will help you promote your cameo, Kenya. Okay, just like I help you promote your Kenya Moore Hair Spa, Kenya, while you are over there talking about I bully you and I stalk you and I do all them things. I guess she's talking about me. She might not be talking about me. She might be talking about House of Aaron, or she might be talking about Millie Chun, or she might be talking about that grandma lady. She might be talking about several people because there's several blogs. Hell, she might be talking about the U.S. Sun who went by there. She might be talking about them. But whoever she talking about, okay, y'all go over there. They never say to go support. I'm telling you to go support Kenya. Go buy her used dresses. Go buy her hair care products. Go over there and get your hair done. I'm sure she got somebody over there to put on a wig for you because she over there wearing wigs now because I guess she can't take care of her hair with her hair care products. Okay. But now she's over here selling cameos, child. She's over here selling cameos. Y'all get your little birthday wish from Kenya. Look at it. Let me see her intro video, and she is highly filtered. You talk about Nene filter.
Hey,
look at these
everyone.
filters.
It's your girl Kenya Moore here.
Let me make it big.
Here, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, your favorite, the queen. Hey, Team Twirl, I am finally on Cameo. So if you want a little shout out from myself to say happy anniversary or happy birthday, or if you're just in need of a little motivation or a little hug from your girl, hit me up and I'll see you soon.
Hit her up.
Hey, Cindy.
Oh, wait.
Kenya Moore Hair Care.
And these are some of the cameos that she have done so far. So a few people that paid now, she made about $6,000. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not going to pay, but y'all can pay $1,000. Okay, and she going to do it. Here go one she did for Cindy.
Guess what? I hear today is your 50th birthday. Girl, welcome.
And what is this filter, child? Kenya, they don't even look like you.
To the milestone of 50, where 50 means fabulous. Matt wanted me to tell you that you are incredible. Now, I know you're at home, you have s'mores, and you have all these amazing things, but you're surrounded by family. And unfortunately, I know that you lost your mom about a year ago, and we all know how important moms are in our lives. And I know Harper and Amaya think the world of you, so continue to be fabulous for them, darling. Continue to make them feel special and wanted and loved. And we all know that your 50th birthday party will be the best ever. Continue, honey. Twirl on your haters. You are that girl.
Oh, we got some more. Let's see. Hold on. What this one do?
Hey, queen.
Hey, girl.
Girl, are you going to twirl for me today? It's your girl, Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore Hair Care. Listen, queen, I hear that you are turning 60 years old, Christine. Congratulations, honey, because we all know when you get up there, which is really not even that old, 60 is like the new 40, really. We know that being a queen means that you have lived a life, honey. You have stories to tell. You have lived to the fullest. And I hear that you are killing it. Now, I know that it's been a couple of years where, you had some losses with your brother and pops. But guess what? You are bouncing back. And you are going to be stronger and better than ever because Talisha, Kel, Les, Sonia, and Andrew love you so much.
Aww.
And I love you for being a fan. And I want you to continue to be positive, think about the future, and think about all of the positivity that you spread amongst all the people that you know and who love you. So, girl, I need you to twirl, okay? And continue to be gone with the wind fabulous. Happy birthday, Christine.
Okay, what's this one say? Okay, for every occasion. Okay, here go another one. Wait, look, she got a filter on this one too, child. Hold on, let me go down a little bit. Let's see.
Hey, Kira, it's your girl, Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I know that your man, Alex, wanted me to wish you a very, 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 very special 24th birthday. You are turning 24, girl. And Alex is crazy about you. He says that you are going to be his future bride and mother of his children. Oh my God, that man is in love. Girl, I hear the most amazing things about you, that you are an amazing person, a great human being, and a beautiful spirit.
Yes, child, these the ones that people have paid for. After they paid, they are public.
I want you to enjoy.
I had no idea about this. Look, shout out to the squad who sent me this link because I had no idea. I would have been roasted it.
Your birthday and be gone with the wind fabulous, darling. Happy birthday, Kira.
Okay, Kira. Oh, we got another child. Look, Kenya looked like she was in Dubai. Somebody said Kenya be in Dubai selling cameos. Okay, she was over here in Dubai on this one, honey. She was at the beach, honey. She got her quick 1K. Let's see what this one say.
Hey, Cammy, it's your girl Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And guess what? I have heard from Jeremy, your amazing partner, that you've been under a lot of pressure lately with a new job and a corrupt employer from your old job and people pulling you left and right. But just know that I know that you're a big fan of the show and I love you for that. But I want you to know that you just have to continue being you. You are fabulous. You are in high demand and you've got this. Don't let all of those negative people bring you down because you are above it all. You are gone with the wind fabulous. And
oh, she's so motivational. Oh, that's so nice.
Jeremy wants you to know that he has your full back.
This filter got her nose looking big as hell. Maybe this ain't a filter.
Back and full support and loves you so much. So be gone with the wind fabulous and twirl on your haters, darling.
Okay. Oh, we got another one. Oh, okay, we got another one. Dang, how many she got? How many has this been? Like 6?
Hey, Raquel. Hey, girl. Hey, it's your girl, Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And guess what? Your Chicago family, Auntie Tina and crew, wanted me to tell you congratulations. You're graduating from high school from North Cobb High. Now, I know where that is because I am your Atlanta girl, okay? But I hear that you are planning to go to Georgia State University for psychology, and your grandmothers, Maureen and Louise, will be very proud of you. And you know what? So would Uncle Lazar and Big Brother Kenny. And I know that you are setting a great example for your little bro, Rashad. You are killing it, girl. So do you continue to be fabulous and continue to be gone with the wind, honey. You are fabulous.
Now she used. Wait, is it another one? Let me see. How many more is it?
Hey, Lamonte, it's your girl.
Oh, was she at the hair spa? What was she at this one? And her eyebrows thick as hell.
Kenya Moore hair care. Hey, Lamonte, listen. I know that someone thinks the world of you, even though you don't think so. Yes, Bradley. Bradley is completely in love with you, and he asked me to give you a little call. So this is your call. I know that you're a fan, and I know that you think that I'm sexy and well-dressed, and yes, savage, honey. Wow, I'm a complete savage. But I know a lot about you, and I know that you're a Virgo, you're a musician, and you say fabulous all the time. But I think you get it from me because you're Gone with the Wind fabulous, honey. So you need to get your act together because Bradley is a good man. And he might just have a little sneaky surprise for you. So you keep on being fabulous and you keep on twirling on your haters, okay? Because you are the queen bitch, all right? You need to let them know. Anyway, stay fabulous and stay fine and stay true to yourself.
Can you make it a bag? How many is that? 7, 6, 7? We back at, wait.
Hey girl, hey. Hey Lindsay. Happy birthday. It's your girl Kenya Moore from the Real
Kenya did this one from the closet, child.
Housewives of Atlanta. And I hear it's your birthday and your dad, Jess, Chris, and the girls all want you to have an amazing birthday. Lindsay, I know you're a huge Atlanta Housewife fan. And of course, Kenya is absolutely Dad's favorite housewife. Shh, I won't tell anybody. But I know that they are so proud of you. You're a great sister, daughter, and wife and friend, and never, ever, ever change. They love you so much, and they want you to have an amazing happy birthday. From Kent and all of the people who love you, have an amazing birthday and continue to be Gone with the Wind fabulous, darling, and twirl on your birthday, honey. Twirl.
They are $1,000 a pop. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that's the last one because it started over. But yeah, they are $1,000 a pop. Okay, she takes a week, so don't be over there acting like you're gonna get it tomorrow. They said deliver between 1 and 7 days, and her ratings are 4.92. So she got good ratings. Okay, people like it. It said the video was amazing. My husband was smiling ear to ear. Okay, I bet your husband didn't know you paid $1,000 for it. And somebody said, thank you so much, Queen. My mom is going to love it. A great video, personalized. Okay. So she got better views, better ratings on this than she do on the hair spot. Kenya, you need to invest and just stay over here and just continue to do these cameos because you's winning over here on the cameo, child. Wait, what's this one? I didn't see this one. It's going to let us see it. Let's see. Look at this filter.
Jackie, hey girl, hey, it's your girl Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Wait. Did I open it? I didn't open it over there. Hold on.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, girl. Hey, it's your girl, Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hi. I know that you are a special lady because your son, Julian, wanted me to wish you a very special Mother's Day. He says that you are so compassionate, that throughout your trials and tribulations, you have remained focused and dedicated to your children and remain present. He loves to follow your examples of perseverance and strength. So, girl, you are doing something right. And look, he reached out to me, and I know you're a part of Team Troll, and I really appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day, Jackie. Your children love you and continue to shine.
All right. Okay. So Kenya making a bag. I ain't mad at it. Okay. I ain't mad at it. So yeah, so she's selling her dresses. Okay. Y'all can go to the hair spa. She's having a little event this weekend, this Saturday at the Kenya Moore Hair Spa. I don't know if she's charging to get in or not, but you can buy her old reunion gowns and her the clothes that she's been wearing online. Her used dresses. She's also selling cameos. Okay, so salute to Kenya. Okay, I don't know why she didn't mention none of this in her YouTube video. I don't know, child. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. Press 1 if you would buy the Kenya Moore cameo for $1,000. I want to see if y'all would really support y'all queen like that. Press 1 if you would buy. Press 5 if you rather buy some shoes. Press 1 if you would use your $1,000 to buy the Kenya Moore cameo. Press 5 if you would rather go to Cabo on a cheap vacation. You can get you a little cheap vacation for $1,000. Okay, you get a little round trip for about $250, and then honey, get you a little 3-day weekend for $1,000 somewhere. Go to Vegas, honey. You get you a little cheap trip to Vegas because ain't nobody flying right now. But anyway, I'm digressing. Y'all saying y'all rather go to Cabo? Okay, all right, yeah, let's go, honey. Let's go. I'm with you. Moving on. Like this video. Let me see. I've talked. My people waiting for me downstairs. Let me see if I talked about everything. I talked about Kenya Moore. We're going to have to review her Life Twirls on later. And I swear I will, because there are some things that Kenya Moore released in her episode of Life Twirls on that gave me the impression that she is in her feelings about Porsha not holding it down for her. Like, you know, she made a comment, and I just tell y'all this real quick. She made a comment and said how, you know, she's always done this for people to her detriment, fought for people to stay on the show. And she said that Porsha didn't do that for Shamea. Okay. And so to me, her even saying that or coming to her platform to diss Porsha like that is giving me that Porsha didn't do it for her, because Shamea's still on the show. Okay, Kenya is not. Kenya over there spilling old tea, because apparently this video must have been filmed like 2-3 weeks ago, because on the show, Porsha and Shamea have made up thus far. So I don't know. It's giving real old and stale tea, Kenya, and it's giving that you feel a ways because you are not on the show. But I'm digressing. But we're gonna review it totally later on. Let me go ahead and talk about Whasserface. Whasserface. Child, y'all know, anybody who used to read my blog back in the day would know why I call Michelle Whasserface. Because first of all, she don't deserve a name like Michelle. Okay, Michelle is my first name. That's her middle name. She don't deserve it. So for all intents and purposes, just like T.S. Manhands will always be T.S. Manhands over here, just like Junkie Dineva will always be Junkie Dineva over here, Whasserface will always be Whasserface. And the reason why, okay, is because she started this nasty rumor about me way back in the day, and I kind of feel like Junkie Dineva was behind it, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm just telling y'all a little background tea, okay, before I tell you what's going on with her. But yeah, she started this nasty rumor back in the day because she was mad at me for reporting on her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you know I was the biggest blog in Atlanta back in the day when she was the first season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she was so in her feelings because I said I had never heard a song by her, like what she sang. Like, didn't nobody know who she was? I didn't know. When she came to Atlanta, everybody was like, who that? We don't know her. Okay. And so apparently she got in her feelings. She got online. She started trying to drag me. Started talking about that I was dirty. I lived in a box. All the things that Whasserface says about women all the time online. She has dragged people. She called people roaches. She called people nasty, disgusting, even though, you know, she the one that can't stand the way she looks. She's the one that's constantly changing her looks. She the one went from a black lady to a little Asian lady. She went and got back alley butt shots, okay, then went and tried to take them out. So at the end of the day, she's the one who doesn't like herself. Okay, but anyway, she made this song. Okay, now it's crazy because the producer who produced the song was a friend of mine, I thought. But anyway, she made this song and tried to put my name in there, was calling me Rasputia, and then said I smell like a fish market and all that. And now here's where karma comes to bite Whasserface in her big ass. Okay, so while she was over there regurgitating unsubstantiated rumors, there are men that have slept with her, literally slept with her. Shout out to Mano and Soldier Boy and all these other people who was digging around in Whasserface, and went public on the Breakfast Club and said that she smelled like a fish market. Y'all remember that? I was just giggling because I was like, child, turnabout is fair play. I didn't even have to clap back at her. Listen, she did the whole song. I didn't even have to do no diss track because, you know, when she lied about me, the truth came out about her. That's how it always happens. That's how it always happens. But I'm digressing. So here we are. Yet again, okay. I don't even follow anything that Whasserface does. Some of y'all might be fans. I'm not, okay. But Whasserface was on Cam Newton's podcast recently, and she took that opportunity, just like T.S. Manhands took the opportunity to go on Nene Leakes podcast to like drag her ops. Whasserface took the opportunity, instead of promoting herself, instead of saying that I'm a much better person and I love my life and I'm living and I'm glorious, not to move past all that. She took the opportunity to go backwards and talk about a decades-old beef between her and RaSheeda and her and Tamar. Now, the beef with Tamar, I don't know how it started, where it started. Now, I had went on the AI just to ask, like, how does beef start? It said K. Michelle and Tamar's long-standing feud has recently escalated. In a recent interview on Cam Newton's podcast, Funky Friday, Whasserface referred to Tamar as a muppet and a loudmouth coyote, accusing her of throwing subliminal shots and attempting to block her from shows behind the scenes. Whasserface claimed the tension stems from jealousy and unresolved insecurity, specifically mentioning Tamar's alleged insecurity about her sister being a star and her man's interest in K Whasserface. Now, K Whasserface even went so far as to say she would slap the F out of Tamar if she sees her, despite her claiming to support women's empowerment. Now, what? Now you go on this man show to talk about women's empowerment, and then you gonna say you gonna slap a bitch. Listen, it sounds like Junkie Dineva. It sounds like they go together because they do the same thing. He over there talk about he love black women, and then be like talk about black women, talk about he will fight them in the street, and then here go K Whasserface doing the same thing, talk about women's empowerment and promoting violence at the same time. Now we're gonna listen to it real quick, and y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And we are researching. And here is K Whasserface talking about she will slap the it's out of Tamar. Hold on. Let's see.
Music the same way guys beef in music?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You got some beefs out there?
A lot.
The toxic me.
I mean, hate the bitch.
So, you know, Cam, I think I had cut out the first part, basically was asking her, is there some music industry beef out there with her? And so she said yes, and she can't stand the bitch. Okay, and I'm sure there's a lot of bitches out there that can't stand K Whasserface, but I'm digressing. Let's listen.
The Muppy. Like, I got into this game, and I came in on a show called Love and Hip Hop. I talked about my abuse, and I didn't say anybody's name. There was this Muppet in the corner, yapping. And even till this day, when Beyonce sent me flowers and everything, she subliminally, but not subliminal, talked about me and everything when I go through bookings and everything.
Child, what is her and T.S. Manhands the same person? Because this, I don't know. I'm starting to side eye Beyonce nowadays. Because why are you sending flowers to these people, these problematic individuals? Anyway, let's listen.
It's always her name. Don't book her for shows. So you're attempting to even stop money for how I take care of my child and everything. All because of what? All because you ain't got no edges. All because of your sister ready to star. This is what this is about. All because of the man that you love tried to talk to me before you, in the middle of you, and after you. All because I'm from the country, but you are the bumpkin.
Again, she using Cam Newton's platform to drag Tamar. Let's keep going.
It is always something with this loudmouth coyote.
Ooh.
And I mind my business. I don't say much. I don't say anything, Cam. But as soon as I say something, it is this and that. I'm to the point, I am for Women United and all of this.
She for Women United, and she sitting there talking about that lady looks, talking about she looked like a Muppet, and she's sitting there looking like an Asian lady. Like, listen, K Whasserface don't even look black no more. She done changed her nose, her lips, her facial structure. She changed her wigs every day. She done changed her body 50 gazillion times. She got back alley butt shots. Then she took the back alley butt shots out. Then she got more butt shots. Then she changed the breast 50 11 times. You talk about somebody's looks and you can't stand your looks. That's the same thing T.S. Manhands does. Talk about people's looks and hate himself. So K Whasserface, you got a problem, friend.
Cap.
No, I am.
Cap.
I swear for cracks and cheese.
Cap.
I'm from Women
can't
United, but I'm
say-
gonna tell you one thing, I'm gonna slap the
you-
fuck out of her.
You can't do that.
site.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
That's why I say it's cap. You can't say woman empowerment and then
Yes, I can.
you can't do that.
That is a Muppet, not a woman.
No, you can't say
I
that.
can say
you can't
that.
say that. You can't. Okay, if we're talking about accountability from top to bottom.
Give me.
Toria, I put you in timeout by mistake, friend. If you'll be back in a second, I apologize. I was trying to put that other girl in timeout. Now let's listen.
Give it to.
We're talking about accountability from top to bottom.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Girls beef in music the same way guys beef in music.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that was it. Even Cam called that out and said he talk about accountability. You can't say you for women's empowerment and then come on here and talk about some other woman's looks and then accuse her of doing all these things behind the scenes. Listen, either talk about it, either say her name or keep it on the playground, child. Ain't nobody studying that mess. K, Whasserface? Ain't nobody studying that mess. Jenny said, pull up the interview that K, Whasserface smell like fish. Did you say it was on the Breakfast Club? Oh, child, it was on the Breakfast Club. It was. Hold on. This is y'all show. Let me pull it up real quick. I ain't got but like 15 more minutes, y'all. Hold on. Let me look. Hey, Michelle, Breakfast Club. Hold on. I don't know what timestamp it is. Hold on. Here go when she got mad at Angela Yee. Hold on. Let me find it.
Club interviews ever was when you had.
Oh, that's Jason Lee. Hold on. K. Michelle drags Angela Yee. Mano. Hold on. Here it is right here. Well, I don't know the timestamp. It's like, let me see if I can find it.
You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Hold on. Let me see. Who came here to see it? Where is the timestamp though? Somebody give me the timestamp. Oh, here it is right here, 1920.
Oh!
Here it is at 1920. Hold on. Y'all know I can't play it because it's Breakfast Club. I have to just play the audio. But here it is right here. Let me go. It said most replayed.
Like, oh, nah, I don't know, but maybe we should go this way. So it's like when you got that respect, and we all on the same page, it's never an issue. We never have an issue.
Your man don't mind me talking about nobody.
Yeah, unless you talking about. So get me in trouble.
Yeah, you did. Hold on, you did say something about K. Michelle.
Here you go, right here. Here it is, right here. Angela Yee said you did say something about K. Michelle. Now listen.
Oh, she got this thing. I call it the K. Michelle.
Why would you say that?
I mean, sometimes I just speak what's on my mind.
I
I
said
say
that a couple times already, though, bro.
About 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
You
we trying to figure out who.
I know people that did certain things with her.
Man, don't let me smell your finger.
I'm just saying. I ain't gonna say who, but it's putting out a mixtape with.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pass out.
We need the promotion.
No.
K. Michelle, you know what's so good about this?
Y'all hear that? Hold on. He said something. Hold on.
K. Michelle goes on her promo run next week.
That's perfect.
They picked up his phone like.
Let's buy.
I want to say shout out to our designers for those dope covers that we got. Everybody gonna have them.
So Mano, really, well, yeah, they was talking about K. Michelle a couple of times in it, but at 1920 was when they said that, and then there was another time, Soulja Boy actually said it and everything. And then K. Whasserface tried to say that she was gonna sue Mano for saying that her cat smell bad, and I don't think she ever did. So there's that. Moving on, like this video. My eye is burning. Lord, my eye is burning. You said K. Whasserface can sing, but she needs to chill out on that drama. Okay. Now, last but not least, since we talking about drama, is one more K. Whasserface video. One more. Oh, my eye. Oh, my eye. Hold on. It's one more K. Whasserface video. And in this next video, while I'm over here squinting and my eye burning, is K. Whasserface decides that she gonna drag RaSheeda and Kirk for something that was years old. Now, in this video, which you'll see, which was also a part of Cam's video, it was interesting because K. Whasserface and RaSheeda allegedly, according to the AI that I had pulled up, allegedly had made up because RaSheeda said she had apologized to K. Whasserface. Hold on. According to the AI, y'all talk amongst yourselves about 30 seconds. 30 seconds while I wipe my eye. Lord, is burning. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So apparently the K. Michelle and RaSheeda situation, you remember back first season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Whasserface was upset because Rasheeda was on Toya's side. Toya was still married to Myth Hits at the time, and Myth Hits and Whasserface allegedly had a toxic relationship back in the day, and Whasserface accused Myth Hits of being violent to her. It was a whole domestic situation. Now, Whasserface was very pissed off at Rasheeda for standing by her friend. Now, the long-standing feud was about K. Michelle's allegations of domestic by her ex-boyfriend, Myth Hits. Now, recently, Rasheeda claims she apologized to K. Whasserface years ago, stating that they had conversations and wished each other well. However, the apology was not publicly known, leading to backlash when Rasheeda initially refused to apologize. Now, Rasheeda maintains that she supports DV survivors and wants to move forward with her life. Despite this, the feud continues with K. Whasserface going on to Cam Newton's podcast and saying this. Now let's listen. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made. Yada yada yada. Let me refresh.
That for you.
You do?
I swear on everything.
Tell me why you love that for me. Come on, for me.
I'm an opponent of happy.
Yeah.
Be happy. Go do, go be with whatever, whoever, whenever.
Well, this particular clip started after K. Whasserface said that she only dates white men, okay? And that's her preference, that's her choice. It is what it is. Apparently, black men seem to think that her cat stinks, so I don't blame her if she want to give up black men because they embarrass the hell out of her. That's her business. But here is what she said after that.
As long as it incorporates happily,
Yeah.
then whatever. Yeah. Don't tell me you're married.
I'm not.
If you can't tell me that you're happily married, don't tell me you're in a relationship.
Oh, but they gonna tell you they married. I've been married, but you are miserable.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Frost Bistro. It reminds me of the
again. Here she go using her platform to drag somebody else. Not Frost Bistro, not Kirk and Rasheeda, not you giving they damn restaurant a shout out while your restaurant has been shuttered. The K. Whasserface still have a restaurant in Atlanta. What happened to her restaurant? Was it Pink Petals or Pink Punani, Pink something? And they said that the food was nasty and didn't nobody ever go there because they said if she got a nasty attitude, the food got to be just as nasty. I don't know, but nobody went there. Let's see.
Sheeta and Kirk situation. They've been married for forever and they are miserable. That is horrible. And I just remember her yelling out saying, "You'll never be married." Well, not to that bullshit. You was right. Don't just be married to be married. And that's what I want for black women. I'm all for black love.
Can I stop you right there?
Stop me, come on.
That's
How she all for black love? She say she don't date black men no more.
That's what my nucleus was. I don't want to be married just to be married.
Like,
I love that for you.
You said you hold on, let me stop.
Tell me why you love
You said you didn't see the part about her dating white men. Let me see if I can find a longer version. Hold on, here it is. Right, let me see if this one longer. Hold on. Let's see.
Ever dated outside your race?
Yes, that's all I would like to do.
Now?
Yes.
You heard that? Have you ever dated outside your race? And she said, yes, that's all I like to do.
Okay.
I've always told my sisters to go where they are loved. And I've always told black women to be open to dating, even outside of their race. I love black love, and I would like that. But to see my African-American women sitting around waiting on a black man as he chooses whoever he wants to choose, I want black men to do, if they want a black woman, to build a black family. I'm not the girl that sits up there and looks at the black man when he date a white woman or date.
But nobody asked you, K. Whasserface. Nobody. But here's the problem. When she started saying what her preference was, then she started comparing herself to Kirk and Rasheeda. Wasn't nobody bringing up Kirk and Rasheeda? Didn't nobody care? But at the end of the day, Kirk and Rasheeda been married for 30 years. That's them. Okay? I don't understand.
Someone to say, "Ooh, you can't do that." White men love me. Like, white men love me. And that is just the
Once
truth.
you go black. I love that for you.
You do?
I swear on everything.
Tell me why you love that for me. Come on, friend.
I'm an opponent of happy. Don't tell me you married.
I'm not.
If you can't tell me that you're happily married. Don't tell me you're in a relationship.
Oh, but they gonna tell you they married. I've been married, but you are miserable.
Yeah.
Now here she is talking about Kirk and Rashida again. Here we go.
It reminds me of Frost Bistro. It reminds me of the Rashida and Kirk situation. They've been married for forever and they are miserable. That is horrible. And I just remember her yelling out saying, "You'll never be married." Well, not today.
Have you ever dated outside your race?
Yes, that's all.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. There was the longer clip. It is what it is. Kate Whasserface decided to use Cam Newton's platform to disrespect Tamar Braxton, okay, to claim that she's blocking her bag behind the scenes. Maybe Tamar don't want to book you, okay? Maybe she don't want you to be on tour with her. I don't know. That's between you and whoever is booking, okay? Maybe there are people that don't want to book you and it has nothing to do with Tamar Braxton. And I'm not even a supporter of Tamar Braxton, but it is what it is. And then the situation with Rashida and Kirk, why are you comparing your relationship to Rashida and Kirk? Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying they happy, I'm not saying they sad. I'm just saying that they are actors and they've been acting on Love and Hip Hop for years now. And at the end of the day, them two are still together, okay? Them two are still supporting each other. Them two are still building businesses, okay? It is what it is. So they love it. If they like it, I love it. Y'all go ahead. Listen. I would take some calls, but I got to shut this down. I will come back and review Life Twirls on episode 2. Okay. If you're just getting here, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the topics today. We talked about the demise of RHOA. Is Kenya Moore the demise of the show? We talked about Kenya Moore actually twirling on and getting some other multiple sources of income. Not only is she selling her used clothes at her hair spa instead of doing hair, she's also doing cameos from $1,000 a pop. Now, Team Twirl, instead of dragging me, instead of coming over here to bully me, I am a strong black woman, and this is my platform, okay? Listen, y'all be talking about, oh, she's talking about Kenya. Kenya is a black business owner. I am a black business owner too. So if you gonna support one, support all, okay? I support Kenya Moore. I told y'all to go buy her products. I even tag her products in my videos. Y'all need to support her. You need to buy her expired hair care products. If you find any at Sally's and CVS, y'all need to go and buy her used dresses. Even if you can't fit them, buy them and give them to the homeless. You need to go and buy her $1,000 cameos. I'm not gonna do it, but you might, and you know, wish your grandmama a happy birthday from Kenya Moore. Also, has Porsha been redeemed? Porsha claimed that she paid Simon's child support while he was detained. Okay, I felt like she, you know, felt bad because she was the one who got him detained and kicked his kids out. But who is me to judge? Rewind, watch what I thought about that. And last but not least, I talked about KKK Kim and Kroy, the divorce being dismissed, and I talked about Kate Whasserface and versus everybody. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Happy birthday, mommy. I'm on my way.